My name is Emily, and I'm a child life specialist. I teach at the University of Iowa. I teach students that want to become child life specialists we're working with the child life program at the hospital to offer you some special virtual programming. I'm going to share with you today about rainbows, nature, and color facts. I'm going to read some books. We're going to do a scavenger hunt that you can do right in your room or out the window, and we're going to talk about some other activities and things. So we're going to start by reading a book, Skippy John Jones' Color Crazy. I have some rainbow facts and some rainbow jokes, our activity, a scavenger hunt. I have some story prompts that you can use to then come up with some different adventures. I have another book called The Bluebird's Nest that we'll read. I have some nature facts about nests, another story prompt so you can keep the conversation going, and then we're going to finish with Pete the Cat and his magic sunglasses. All right, so here we go. A little bit more. My name is Emily. I'm 41 years old. I love playing outside, running, biking, doing yoga. I love when rainbows appear in the sky after the rain. And so it was fun to look up facts about rainbows and colors and talk about a way you can make a rainbow in your room. So the first thing we're going to do is read Skippy John Jones' Color Crazy. I don't know if you've read this one. It's by Judy Schachner, and it's very funny. Okay, there we go. Skippy John Jones is ready to color a big blue sun. How many of you think the sun is blue? The tall grass yellow and the sky pink. A tree orange, a puddle purple. Again, do you think he's coloring these the same colors you see in nature? 2 brown bees and 1 green bunny. 4 red chihuahuas, 1 doghouse black, and then white. And now he is ready to color himself. So he's pretty funny. He learns the colors with crayons and, really just using your imagination because, when you're coloring and drawing, you can make anything any color you would like it to be. All right, so a couple of fun facts about rainbows, and I'm going to try to figure out how to put some pictures of rainbows in here. It's a multicolored arc that forms in the sky. Rainbows are created by both reflection and refraction, which is bending of light in water droplets in the atmosphere. It results in the spectrum of light appearing. A rainbow is not an object. It can't be approached or physically touched. And this I thought was really cool. No two people see the same rainbow. In fact, our individual eyes see slightly different rainbows. If someone appears to be standing under a rainbow, you can see that they will see a different rainbow at the same angle but far away. Rainbows cannot just be seen in the rain, but also in mist, spray, fog, and dew. It's whenever the water drops in the air and the light shining from it are at the right angle. So I have a couple other facts for you. Sir Isaac Newton defined 7 colors of the visible spectrum that make up white light, all of which are present in a rainbow. So some of you maybe have heard red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. The acronym Roy G. Biv is a good way to remember these colors and their order. So can you say that? Roy G. Biv. And that means red for R, O is orange, Y is yellow, so that's Roy, G, green, Biv, blue, indigo, and violet. A double rainbow is when there's a second, much fainter arc that can be seen outside of that primary arc. This is caused by light reflecting twice inside the water droplets. As a result of this double reflection, the colors of the second arc are inverted, so kind of upside down. Violet is on the outer edge and red is on the inner edge, so it goes backwards. It goes violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. A moonbow. I had never heard of a moonbow before. A moonbow is a rare lunar rainbow or nighttime rainbow produced by light from the moon. Our eyes see it as white even though the colors are faintly present. And the last one that was new to me is called a fog bow. A fog bow is formed by a cloud and fog droplets. They're almost white with very faint colors visible. Fog bows are quite large and much broader than a rainbow. So I'm going to put some pictures in for you to see what a fog bow looks like and a double rainbow. All right, before we do our rainbow project, I have some rainbow jokes for you. What do you call a rainbow without any colors? A plain bow. What do you find at the end of a rainbow? A W. What's black, white, and rainbow all over? A zebra that works at a paint shop. How much does a rainbow weigh? I don't know for sure. It's light. And this is my last one. Get ready to laugh. What do clouds like to wear? A rainbow. All right. So this is the next activity we're going to do. All you need, if you have a moment, is to find a glass with water and a piece of white paper. It can honestly have words on it. It can already have colors on it. This is all you're going to need, and a sunny day. So you do need a window with light shining through it.
Just hold them.
All right, so I moved over to a window, and I have a helper with me, my daughter Eleanor, and she is going to help us with this experiment. So what you need to do is just hold the white paper and find where the sun is shining through. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to try to zoom in so you can see there is a rainbow. And one of the things we noticed is you can move that glass of water up and down or to the side, and it kind of changes the shape of the rainbow. Thanks, Allie. Okay, thanks for helping with the experiment. The next thing I want you to do is we're going to do a rainbow scavenger hunt just here where you are. I want you to just look around your room. You can look out your window, or you can even, wait till somebody walks in the room and see if they have that color on, to look for each color. And I'm going to give you a couple fun facts about each color. So the first color we're going to look for is red. So go ahead and start looking around the room to see if you can find something red. Red is a color that is on the outside edge of a rainbow. It's one of the three primary colors, along with blue and yellow. Red is the color of some apples, most raspberries, and cherries. Red is also the color of some blood when it comes out of your body and it mixes with that oxygen in the air. It's sometimes used to mark things that are wrong, important, or dangerous, like sometimes things have a red sign on them. Red is also commonly used to warn you to stop, so like a red light or a stop sign. So when I was looking around, I found a red pen. All right, orange. So start looking around the room for some orange. Orange is a color. It's a combination of red and yellow, those two primary colors, so it's a secondary color. Orange is the color of an orange fruit, which is also where the name of the color comes from. Orange is one of the few words in the English language that does not rhyme with any other word, except for sporange. Orange, sporange. I don't think that really rhymes. All right, when I looked around, you're going to laugh, but look at these Post-it notes. They're huge, but they're orange, so I did find something orange. Yellow. Yellow is one of those three primary colors with blue and red. Yellow is the color of the outer skin of a banana, the outer skin of a lemon. It's also the color of urine or pee. Yellow can represent light and the sun's rays as well as lightning. On road signs in the United States, a lot of times yellow means warning or danger ahead, and it's used because it's really easy to see. Some animals, like bees and hornets, also use this color in combination with black as a warning so other animals know to stay away from them. All right, so I hope you found something red and orange. The next thing I want you to look for is something green. There's lots of green actually around me. I'll show you in a minute. Green is a color. It is one of the colors of the rainbow, and it's in between yellow and blue in the rainbow. Green paint can be made by mixing yellow paint and blue paint together. Most leaves of growing plants, such as trees and bushes, are green. This is because there's a chemical in the leaves called chlorophyll, which is the color green. The color green the color green is the color of nature. Having a green thumb means that you're good at gardening. So I do have lots of plants, and so my green thing is a plant with some leaves that was right here next to me. I don't think I showed you my yellow thing. I'm sorry. My yellow was a little paper bag book that I made that has some yellow tape on it. So I hope you have now found yellow and green. Okay, the next color to start hunting for is blue. Blue is one of the colors of the rainbow that people can see. It's one of the three primary colors along with red and yellow. Blue is the color of the earth's sky and sea. The earth looks blue when you see pictures from outer space by astronauts. Blue is also a color used to show coldness. It's one of those colors your lips can turn if it's chilly. Blue is also the color of a bluebird, or a blue jay is the color blue. So in a little bit, I'm going to read a book talking about sunglasses, and I think it's fun to have sunglasses that are different colors. So I have some blue sunglasses. Indigo. Indigo is a hue lying between blue and violet. It's the brightest tone of indigo is the sixth color of the rainbow. The name of the color indigo originally came from the indigo plant. Indigo is the dye made from the indigo plant that used to color cloth. Indigo dye is used to color denim, like in jeans. And, they're often called blue jeans. Maybe they should really be called indigo jeans. The indigo plant originally came from the nation of India. And while I was thinking about this, indigo is really the color of my shirt. Violet. Violet is the seventh color of the rainbow. It's the color on the inner edge of the rainbow. Violet is that color between, or right after blue and purple, or indigo. The name of the color comes from the violet, which is a small flower grown in most parts of the world. Sometimes the color violet represents magic. So I was looking around trying to find something violet. And what I see is on my mug here, there's actually blue and indigo and violet that was painted for me. All right, I hope that you found all the colors of the rainbow. All right, I'm going to read to you a story prompt. This is what it looks like. It's called And Then Story Starters. So we're talking about rainbows and colors. This is talking about a garden. So I'm going to read this story to you, and then I want you to maybe, if there's someone in the room, you can finish the story prompt. We'd already planted the tomatoes, carrots, zucchini, and pumpkins when I noticed a lone seed at the bottom of the pumpkin packet. It was completely different from the rest of the seeds, bigger and rounder with red speckles. Must be a mistake, Dad said. He held it in his palm and looked at it closely. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it before. I poked a hole in the ground with my finger and dropped the mystery seed in. I patted some soil over it gently and drizzled water over the top from the watering can. Suddenly, a little green shoot popped up where the seed had been planted, and a tiny leaf unfolded. We watched in utter disbelief as the little seedling grew taller before our very eyes. More leaves grew, a bright flower bud appeared, and then... So you can see this picture. What do you think would happen next? I wonder if a flower would come, or more leaves, or if it would grow taller than you or I. Maybe like an animal would come out of it, or a fruit or vegetable. I don't know. I'm going to read for you is called Bluebird's Nest by Dorothy DePrisco. One autumn morning, Bluebird began her new project. You can see there's a string right here. A woodpecker offered Bluebird some loose bark from the tree. Then an eagle flew by and dropped some feathers down to Bluebird. She chirped, "Thank you," and began weaving them into the bark. As the winter months approached, Bluebird continued to build her home. Other forest animals helped when it was cold. Do you see the squirrels bringing her some things? Bluebird sat in her nest all through the winter. She ate, slept, and trimmed her feathers each day. One warm morning, the sun shone brightly in the meadow. Spring had sprung, and Bluebird's nest was complete. She welcomed her family with a beautiful song. Try to turn her. The end. So, bird's nest is a place where birds lay eggs. There are all kinds of nests, from cup nests to digging holes in the ground to simply stuffing some leaves inside the O of a McDonald's sign. The word can be used as a noun or a verb. So a bird nests, that's the verb, in a nest, which is a noun. There are all kinds of sizes. Some can be as big and as heavy as a car, like an eagle's nest, while some can be as tiny as a thimble, which would fit on your finger, like a bee or a hummingbird. Usually, the female builds the nest and the male helps her. In some species, though, the male bird does nothing, and in others, the male bird builds the nest and the female does nothing. Many birds glue their nests with materials like spider webs, silk, mud, and even their own saliva or spit. Most nest builders like to put soft things inside their nest. A cup nest is like, it's a common bird's nest, and it tells you a cup nest is kind of shaped like a cup or a bowl. Many songbirds build cup nests. An adherent nest sticks to things, so it sticks to buildings, trees, cliffs, or other kind of structures. Swallows, they're a bird, can build an almost perfectly round nest out of mud. Some make cup-shaped nests, while others make kind of jug-shaped nests, and they stick onto the side of a structure or wall. A platform nest is a nest built by raptors, or birds of prey, like eagles and hawks. They're usually huge and very, very high up on the sides of cliffs, maybe, or high up in a big, big tree. And they take months and months to make those nests, adding branches and branches. They often return to the same nest each year and continue to build it. The last one I found for you guys is an earth hole nest. Earth hole nests are made inside the earth. They're burrows or tunnels, and they sometimes, a bird might use an abandoned rabbit hole, or an owl. They sometimes dig out a hole for its nest. Okay, so a few bird jokes for you. Did you hear the one about the crow and the telephone pole? He wanted to make a long distance caw. Why do seagulls fly over the sea? Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels. What do you give a sick bird? Tweetment. Why do hummingbirds hum? Because they don't know the words. All right, I have one more story prompt for you today. Spring is here and I can hear it. Every morning when I wake up, the birds are singing high in the tops of the tree. Yesterday, I woke up and couldn't wait to get outside. It just felt like something wonderful was about to happen. I pulled on my shoes and walked down the street to the big sycamore tree. I love to climb. I stepped on the first branch, swung myself up over the second, and was hanging upside down by my knees when I noticed it. A tiny blue speckled egg nestled into a hole in the trunk of the tree. I looked closely. It was perfect. There wasn't a nest anywhere. I could see it. So I cupped it gently in my hands and jumped down to the ground. Suddenly, ever so gently, the egg shook. And then, so you can use your imagination and think about what was about to come out of that blue egg. Was it a bird? Was it a snake? Was it a turtle? Was it an imaginary friend? Was it a fairy? There's all sorts of things that could come out of that egg. Okay, my final story to read to you guys. is Pete the Cat and His Magic Sunglasses by Kimberly and James Dean. I liked this one because it talked about colors and feelings. Okay. Pete the Cat. Oh, I gotta move my sunglasses. I just realized. Pete the Cat did not feel very happy. Pete had never, ever been so grumpy before. Pete had the blue cat blues. There's that frog. Then, if it were not bad enough, along came Grumpy Toad. Grumpy Toad was never happy. He always wore a frown. But Grumpy Toad was not grumpy today. He said, "These cool blue sunglasses make the blues go away. They help you see things in a whole new way." Pete put on the cool blue sunglasses and he looked all around. Right on! The birds are singing, the sky is bright, the sun is shining. I'm feeling all right. Look at this. Here he's on Catalina Parkway. Pete thanked Grumpy Toad for the cool blue magic sunglasses. He went on his way, and soon he saw Squirrel. Squirrel did not look happy. Pete said, "What's wrong, Squirrel?" "I'm mad. Nothing is going my way. I only found one acorn today." There he is wearing his blue sunglasses. Pete said, "Try these cool blue magic sunglasses. They help you see things in a whole new way." There he is. Squirrel put on the cool blue magic sunglasses and looked all around. Awesome! The birds are singing, the sky is bright, the sun is shining. I'm feeling all right. So Pete said goodbye to Squirrel and continued on his way. Soon he saw his friend Turtle. Turtle did not look happy. "What's wrong, Turtle?" Pete asked. "It's so frustrating. Nothing is going my way. I'm all upside down today." Oh, there he is upside down. Pete said, "Try these cool blue magic sunglasses. They help you see things in a whole new way." Far out, the birds are singing, the sky is bright, the sun is shining, and I'm feeling all right. I think I skipped a little bit there. It's when Turtle put on those cool blue magic sunglasses. He said all those things. Pete kept walking along, and then he saw Alligator. Alligator did not look happy. "What's wrong, Alligator?" Pete said. "I am so sad. Nothing is going my way. No one wants to play with me today." Pete said, "Try these cool blue sunglasses. They help you see things in a whole new way." Alligator put on the cool blue magic sunglasses. He looked all around. Rockin'! The birds are singing. The sky is bright. The sun is shining. I'm feeling all right. Pete went rolling along, feeling all right, when suddenly he fell back. The cool blue magic sunglasses went crack. Oh no! Pete didn't know what to do without his blue sunglasses. Just then, Pete looked up in the tree. Wise old owl said, "Pete, you don't need magic sunglasses to see things in a new way. Just remember to look for the good in every day." Pete looked around without his cool sunglasses. Too cool. The birds are singing, the sky is bright, the sun is shining. We're feeling all right. There he is. So I had my cool sunglasses on. I had a couple other pairs of sunglasses to show you. These ones are a little bit small for me, but they kind of make things shiny. Oh, and then these were my ones from my scavenger hunt. Oh, these ones are kind of rosy. So I encourage you can find some different sunglasses, or you can just look for all those good, happy things out there. So thank you so much for spending some time with me today and watching my video. If you have good thoughts, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams, and you always look lovely. Have a good rest of your day.